Hi, in this video, I will be showing you problem number 15 of chapter 3, section 3 from the practice exam. Differentiate f of theta equal to theta times cosine theta times sine theta. In this problem, we are going to apply product rule for three functions. Derivative of u times v times w, where u, v, w are functions, three functions. U prime, the first derivative of the first function, times the product of the remaining two, v and w. Then the derivative of v, the second function, times the product of the first and the third function, u times w. Then derivative of the third function, w, equal to times the product of u and v. So precisely we are taking derivative of one function and multiplying with the product of the other two functions at a time and then adding them all. So in this case, we are going to assume u equal to theta, v equal to cosine of theta, and w equal to sine of theta. So u prime is derivative of theta, which is 1. V prime derivative of cosine theta, which is negative sine theta. W prime is derivative of sine, which is cosine of theta. Now in this case, we will apply d by d theta of f of theta, which is f prime theta, because f is a function of theta in this case, so we are going to call it d by d theta. F prime theta, using this formula that we have written here, u prime, which is 1, times v times w, that is cosine theta times sine theta, plus v prime is negative sine theta, times u times w, u is theta, w is sine theta, plus w prime, which is cosine theta, times u times v, theta times cosine theta. So we have sine theta cosine theta minus theta times sine square theta. You have a sine theta here, sine theta here. When you multiply, you get a sine square theta. In same way, you have theta times cosine theta, which is cosine square theta. So which is sine theta times cosine theta minus theta times cosine square theta minus, so it can be written as theta times cosine square theta minus sine square theta. Now, sine theta cosine theta can be written as 2 sine theta cosine theta over 2 just by multiplying and dividing by 2, because we can write by double angle formula 2 sine theta cosine theta as sine of 2 theta, sine of the double angle, divided by 2, plus theta, this cosine square theta minus sine square theta can be written as cosine of 2 theta. So f prime theta is sine 2 theta over 2 plus theta cosine 2 theta. The problem can also be done in the very start of the step. We can write, instead of considering as product of three functions, we can write theta times sine theta cosine theta can be written as sine of 2 theta over 2. Then we can apply the product rule for two functions as well. So either you can do the way I have shown here, or you can also try this method. We are keeping that as product of two functions. Hope this video helped.